What's it been like being here for a week or so?
It's been great so far. Really, I think I'm adapting pretty well. Everybody's really welcoming, teammates, coaches, support staff. It's been great. Smooth transition, and it's been going good.
Why was this the place you wanted to be, and how does it feel so far?
Yeah, it was definitely, obviously, the place that I wanted to be and the place that stood out to me the most during this little transition process with the transfer portal and everything. But it's awesome, and I'm loving it so far.
What was important for you to hear, and how you would be able to be a part of the thing, be a part of the offense?
I think the most important thing is how they use the tight end and the framework of the offense and how they can utilize the tight end. And this offense, they use the tight end in a lot of different ways, and that was very appealing. And the coach's history, Coach B's history with tight ends is very deep, and just how they can develop me as a player.
Tight ends are always used in multifaceted ways. Is there one that's most important to you? I'm sure you want to see the ball come your way a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I think the most important part is the run game, though. And being a good tight end, all-around tight end, you got to have good run blocking abilities, and then the ball hopefully come your way.
Obviously, some snaps to be had here. They lost two guys. Like, is that something you were looking for in the board, like the ability to go in and make an immediate impact? Like, how did you approach the opportunity in that regard?
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely something I was looking at. Just what the room looked like, what the tight end room looked like, and if there was room for me to have an immediate impact. And I mean, there's no promises, obviously, at this level, but just having room in the room to grow, and that's definitely something I was looking at.
How did you mentally wrap your head around the idea of getting in the portal? I mean, a local kid from Port Collins, I'm sure you probably would have wanted to stay home. But
yeah, for sure.
Did it seem like this was a difficult decision for you?
Yeah, it was really difficult, honestly. I really liked CSU and the community there. Being from Fort Collins, it was really nice having my family close and being able to, go home and see them on the weekends. But as a football player and as a, person that's goals are to make it to the highest level possible, I think for my football career, this was obviously the best choice for me. And yeah.
As a human, though, like, you're now doing what everybody else does in college, going away to school. Like, how has that kind of been for you as an experience?
It's been a lot different. I'm originally from Wisconsin, so I got a little bit of the Midwest blood in me, so I'm not too it's not too foreign to me to come out here, but I've been adapting pretty well, I would say. So far, these 2 weeks haven't been here too long, but everything's been going good.
I know Barry has a history of tight ends as well. When did he reach out to you in the process, and what was your first impression of him?
Yeah, Coach Lunny, he's a great person, great guy. I think he called me. Coach B called me first, and he was shortly to call me after that, a couple days. And he's a very charismatic, great guy, and just told me how much potential they see in me, and how I could help this team and how they could help me.
We were talking, like, Coach B sold him on his belief in growing this program.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he had a similar pitch to you, and when you hear that, like, what's that like to hear a head coach so passionate about what he sees here?
Yeah, for sure. It's awesome. This place is on a great trajectory. Had a great season last year, and to hear it from the head coach that they want you to be a part of the promising future, it's really awesome.
What have you maybe gotten to know about some of your new tight end teammates just in that room?
Yeah, I've gotten to know the guys the past couple weeks. I feel like there's a couple great dudes. They're all great dudes. Guys like Tip, he's a big-time leader, and he's really taken me in and showed me around, and got to know him well in the past couple weeks. And the younger guys have been awesome too. Guys like Griff Moore, he's a little older. He's been really cool, and I think the tight end room is awesome, and I think we're gonna work very well together and have be there for each other as well.
What would you say are your strengths at the position? Are you known as a flex guy, an inline guy, or can you do it all guy? Or?
Yeah, I'd like to view myself as a do it all type of guy. I'm a hard-nosed player. I like to get my hand in the dirt and hit people. I like to put that aspect of the game first, and then I believe I can be a versatile route running, pass catching tight end as well, and be just all around tight end.
That's just a move too. How do you acclimate yourself to a new team? What's that process like, or how do you approach that process?
Yeah, I think what's most important is just meeting the guys and getting yourself acclimated to what goes on a daily basis. Just seeing how things are done and getting to know the guys that you spend the most time with, I think, is the most important thing.
What do you think a fresh start will mean for you, football-wise? To move halfway across the country, new team, new program, team, coaches, all that. So what can that mean?
I think it's opportunity to get coached by, some of the best coaches around, and just further my game. And it's a crazy experience. So I think as an all-around person, it'll help me in a lot of ways. Leaving home for the first time, it's gonna, teach me how to overcome adversity and obstacles. And I think that process has already grown me as a person already.
Do you believe there's any advantage coming in with Luke, knowing that you haven't wasted any time or you haven't had any lost time? Everybody's going to be kind of on the same page from the get-go.
I don't know. I don't know if there's an advantage, but it's cool to have someone like him as a quarterback to come in with and kind of be on the same page as him, and getting acclimated at the same time as him will be cool, and hopefully we can have a great career together here at Illinois.
You approached the research process in the portal as you were looking at which school was right for you. Like, what was that like trying to do that in what's kind of a condensed amount of time, just given how the portal moves?
Yeah, it was really crazy, honestly. I think the biggest thing that I looked at was the school's interest in me, and obviously Illinois. Coaches here, they had great interest in me, and I decided to take a visit here, and I think that's what kind of closed the deal. Came here, I went on 2 visits only, but in that short amount of time. And after coming here, I really felt the family atmosphere and just all the great things this place had to offer, and I didn't see why I needed to continue with the process when this is a place that I wanted to be.
What was
you
the
say?
other school?
I went to UConn on the same weekend. I went there first, then came here.
It's so quick. It was a long weekend. Huh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I mean, was there like trepidation when you decide you're going to enter the transfer portal because it could turn out any which way? I mean, there's really no guarantees at that point.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely went through my mind of, transfer portal is not the best place to be. It's kind of scary, You don't know what it has to offer for you, but I feel like I had a successful season, and I believed in myself as a player that with the film I had and with my abilities, I could definitely catch the attention of some of the schools.
What was your kind of goal with the transfer process? What are your kind of goals now for this upcoming season?
I think my biggest goals right now are just to come in every day, work hard, and do my job to the best of my ability, and help this team win football games.
Is there something here at Illinois that you felt like, with Coach Lundy being a former Titans coach, Coach B emphasizing the position, there's something I can put on tape here that I think there's not a lot of other places where I could do that?
Yeah, for sure. From a developmental standpoint, I think this was a great option for me, just to have so many great coaches around me, and that I could develop into the best player that I can be.
This might be a stupid question. You said you're initially from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
How old were you when you moved to Colorado?
I think about 9 or 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Coach B was at Wisconsin,
Oh, sure.
I remember that growing up, being kind of a Badger fan. My family from Wisconsin, they're Badger fans, so he took me a few games, and he was there.
So maybe not even comparable, given 2 different stages in your life. You kind of had to acclimate to like a new friend group moving to Colorado. Are there any similarities at all, or is it just totally different given you were 9 or 10 and now
Yeah,
you're 20?
I think I didn't remember as much being so young, but it's definitely not all too different. Yeah.
Did your Wisconsin family, do they have anything to say about you playing for Coach Bielema now?
I mean, they think it's great. They're all in for Illinois, and they're behind my back, and they love it.
Did you bring your skis with you, or did you have to put them on eBay when you left?
No, I did not bring my skis with me.